The way the shadows are moving around, I can't tell if it's just a pixelation artifact, but it kind of makes it seem like there's something moving around on the other side of the stall door, doesn't it? Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Interior Worlds. Yeah, no, that definitely looks like there's something moving around back there. Oh, but it's just the texture of the mirror, cool. And we're beginning our exploration of this. Keep in mind, this whole journey began simply by pulling into a parking garage. Yeah, that's actually a really good point, isn't it? I mean, this whole journey, very interestingly, started with us retrieving this camera, but then we left there and ended up somewhere else. And the parking garage is where this really all started, so it's kind of like the roadway itself that we took to get here. It could be considered the true start of this journey, huh? Well, we're starting early with the Easter eggs. I had previously mused in the last part about how it seems like this is going for only a slight dash of creepy, and actually a whole lot more comfy. A lot more in the direction of places you'd like to aimlessly sleepwalk through, and just sort of be on autopilot and forget everything. And I can't think of a better place to do that than school. I mean, of course, out of all these locations, this is the one that would be the most familiar to me. Let's get it. I mean, that's basically what I did during my school days anyway, huh? I always remember being so exhausted when I would get here in the morning, usually still dark out. A lot of the lights still off in the hallways, only a handful of people shuffling by, and so I just put on my sunglasses, put up my hood, and just kind of walk around waiting to hear that bell. Look, we can see the lights reflected in the tile. The music, actually, the most calming we've experienced so far. You know, I can actually feel just like the right exact type of drowsiness, the kind that, you know, sort of massages right behind the eyes, as I used to get on those mornings. I haven't really experienced it with any of the other maps so far, but, you know, I think that is such a big part of the liminal aesthetic, right? It's about snapping you into something which maybe only slightly correlates to the image you're seeing, but it just throws you right into a familiar mindset. All these, like, smatterings of stuff on the ground, that's what I keep seeing. That's where these things keep bringing us to. Alright, what's the best angle to shoot this door from? I'm thinking dead on. And we don't need this flash. I think it turns it on by default when you load a new level. Look. That's not a... that's not a reflection. If we have a look out there... Yeah, there's actually a main hall outside. It's not just a parking lot. Those over there, downstairs, are the real front doors. I wonder if we can actually check lockers? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put you through that. But it doesn't seem like we can anyway, so that's good. Actually, regardless of what I want, I would have had to do that to look for the aliens. Those doors have got to open at some point, right? Because we could hear the beating of a point of interest. Oh wait, I'm not doing nearly enough independent photography. There we are. Look at that, it's like it's longing for a crowd. Another ominous chair, or I'm sorry, an ominous desk. All alone. alone and surrounded by the soot. Can we... Oh, we cannot pull the fire alarm. I don't think I would have done it anyway, because... I mean, what if we can't turn it off? This is actually kind of relaxing, and I don't want to be listening to that the whole time. And I can't help but wonder why it even gives us the option to turn these lights off. I keep thinking I see things when I turn around. The graphical style produces so many artifacts and... Oh, wait. It's not night at all. Look, it's actually dawn. Oh, so this is... You know what this is? This is the moment in a school day that you always just miss. The moment right before the first buses arrive and the doors open. The moment it's sat waiting for its crowd all night, and it's just about to get its wish. These... And don't think I'm not going to get a shot of the classic image. Don't think I don't recognize this one. No, let's pull all the way back. Wide is better in most architectural cases, I think. There's actually a lot of different ways we can still go. We don't quite want that, but maybe we'll go try and see what it's like at some point. I actually really like how a lot of these maps do give us an option. Do we want to explore in the dark and sort of tilt it more on the end of horror? Or would we rather just drift through in this sort of barely awake fashion? Oh, this game knows exactly what it wants. This kind of lighting when you're first getting there, it's got that sort of somewhat clean but very strong smell right as summer ends. That's the kind of feeling I get from this. Actually, right at the end of summer is the only time you get this. Otherwise, it's totally dark in the morning. Not a soul here. We can move this stuff, but that would be kind of mean, don't you think? Oh, this is how we get back around to the front entrance. RS High School. Which my middle school brain immediately reinterprets as RuneScape High School. Alright. Well, let's get ready for the class photo then. Oh, look, the ceiling is leaking here as well. That mold or whatever it is forming up all around the doorways. And one single van out in the parking lot facing the sunrise. It's impossible not to try and derive some sort of meaning from that. Hang on. Never mind. This isn't a place that's just about to receive its first people of the day. This is a place that normally would be at this time, but now it's abandoned. If we personify these places, if we think of them as places that actually, like, feel a way about being abandoned, maybe this one is confused and, like, sad and scared and hurt. It doesn't understand why no one's coming. Leave me to make myself feel bad for an empty room. Alright, but that's 6 out of 13. There's still a lot of ground left to cover. We encountered one lock, but there's still 2 more aliens to find as well. Oh no, are you actually going to put them in bushes? That would be really mean, but at least we thought of it. Look at this. I don't know why this level in particular is inspiring me so much. I kind of wish I had taken the opportunity in high school, which is kind of when I learned photography, to ask to actually shoot it. Because There's no way I look good making that request now. Yeah. This whole place is actually crumbling. None of these leaky roofs seems to mean much on its own, but when you consider how many there are... Oh, look. This area's been cordoned off. That red glow coming through. I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but if we can get just the doors... Oh, there's a whole gymnasium. Oh! Darkened. Yeah, that would have been the one time the flash would have been good for me. Even these lights don't really do much. Alright, what's through here? Oh yeah, no, this place is absolutely crumbling. This doesn't even seem to make much sense. Can we perhaps... Oh, we can move this, and then we can open the door, and that creates a shortcut for us. Alright, cool. But have we been here already? I don't think we have, no. There's a cafeteria, which requires a key, and there's our exit. Alright, so where do we go from here? I guess gym next? See, the thing is, these maps aren't that complicated, but they're so large that they certainly feel that way when you're first trying to explore them. But then again, it wouldn't be much of an exploration game if it were linear, would it? Oh, we can climb the bleachers. I understand the soundtrack now. It goes into what I said before, there's another code, but it's also about, like, all the memories that are left hanging in the air in these places. I mean, how many game-winning points were scored here? How many, you know, exciting moments where, like, parents watch their kids excel? How many cherished memories of sitting up on the bleachers during gym class and just kind of talking to your friends and sort of happily lazing away. I thought I saw something for a moment, or heard something. Don't play around in the underground. I bet that's the parking garage. Games we play, then, that may be here. Maybe they correspond to each other. Alright, well, we'll have to keep a lookout. As we learned in the hotel, these things can be in some pretty strange places. Might require some very specific circumstances. Oh, come on, that should have counted. There we go. Oh, a key. There we go, a yellow key. I don't quite recall if we've encountered a yellow latch. I've yet to try to approach one of these, but I don't really feel like it would be a good idea to do so. Alright, let's try that other way then, up by the cafeteria. Only 2 more of these things to go. I guess that sort of suggests that we've covered a lot of ground, but this place is just so sprawling. I remember being so overwhelmed my first day of high school, thinking there is no way... Oh, it's probably this. Thinking there is no way I'm ever going to be able to figure this place out, and then, you know, give it a couple of weeks and it just becomes second nature. What was once so huge and intimidating starts to feel almost tiny. This whole area is completely destroyed. No, let's get one while the light is flickering. Once again, like my chief complaint with this game practically is how difficult it is to focus with this overlay. Huh. It doesn't fade to a conclusion like a normal bell. It's almost like it stops abruptly and all we're left with is the echo. Yeah, we're not doing that. Admin room. Vending. Okay, the way this was like tucked into the corner, I thought maybe there'd be a secret behind it. Anything? No? Oh, this is where we came from. Yeah, we haven't been inside a single classroom, but we do have a key, and that was down this way, right? There we are. Huh. Some sort of study hall, it feels like. You remember study hall? I used to refer to study hall as sleep class. I mean, sure, you could get a head start on some homework if you wanted, but did you really want? And there's our blue key, which should lead us to our final thing. We can even pick up the documents in the box. There we go, that's nice looking. But I do not remember where that blue lock was, or maybe it's just on the door leading out of here. Yeah, so that goes to you. There's still one thing I'm missing then. Oh, it was in the cafeteria? I thought I had gotten that. Okay, well, let's finish this then. Still got some aliens to locate, though. Yep, I knew there'd be something behind the bleachers. There's always something going on behind the bleachers. There we go. Only one more. I hadn't even considered back this way. I haven't managed to get a single one of you on camera yet, but I do not feel like going back that way. The problem is you're always either too fast or it's too much of a shock. I suppose I did catch the legs of the one in the movie theater, but that's it. I've just got no idea where to look for this last alien. I've actually only just realized this hall goes out into darkness. And even if it may be against my own interests, let's see what a darkened school is like, shall we? Is it gonna be? No, it's not in the plants. At least not that I can see, but definitely starting to seem that way. I gotta check the landmarks, you know? Wait. I feel like I heard it. I'm checking all like the landmark rooms, because that's where they usually are. Yep, I knew it. I knew it would be something like this. There's nothing here, but there is quite an ominous large red stain on the wall. Oh my god! Oh my... Okay, we found something different. Camera at the ready. Who am I kidding? We should document anyway. Alright, was not expecting this. Did we just fall into the back rooms? I was making a joke, but we literally fell into the back rooms of the back rooms. Alright. Well, here we are. We've got to send some proof out. Who am I kidding? We're not leaving. A person like me, who would seek this out, why would I want to leave? Oh, listen, you can even hear, like, the squishiness of the carpet. This is the grimiest, most dirtiest back rooms, like, classic back rooms I've seen. Oh, my. It would be really mean to put an alien somewhere in here. It would be really, really mean. How much stuff like this have I missed throughout the game? Thank you for turning on for me. This is so uncomfortable. I can practically, like, feel the moisture in the air seeping into my shoes and socks. Okay, this has got to be something, right? And, well, you know, it's also maybe something else and something worse. I hate this. Okay, flashlight. Flashlight. It heard me. It heard me talk about how I don't want to have wet socks in this moment, because you really don't want wet socks in the back rooms. And it took that as a challenge. I just got jump scared by hitting the scroll wheel and accidentally taking my own camera out. I really hope coming this way means that we're progressing. I say, as someone who does not understand the back rooms, apparently. I'm starting to hear like a rumble. Atmosphere getting heavier. Look, by having the ceiling so low, all the walls so moldy and the floors, like, it's like being in a cave. I feel like I don't want to touch anything. Like, even that water dripping on me felt awful. Well, I got the achievement, yellow wallpaper, escape the complex. Neat. Well, cool Easter egg. Still got an alien to find. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Come on now. That is the most difficult one yet by far. Alright, well, I guess if you hadn't been so well hidden, we wouldn't have found the back rooms. But that's you, and we are out. We have no more business at this school. Something which I said a decade ago, and honestly I've had mixed feelings on ever since. I mean, on the one hand, I do feel kind of vindicated in all the arguments I had with math teachers saying I was never going to use any of this. Well, now it's official. Well, let's go. Of course. We couldn't leave without at least one mall. I mean, hey, it's quintessential liminal imagery, right? Although it is doing something a bit different by setting it during broad daylight. black lights. Oh, but in spite of its brighter atmosphere, that music is so discordant. Although it seems to have shifted now. Yeah, I get it now. It's a dead mall. Maybe recently dead, still pristine for the most part, but the stores are empty or shuttered. But the music still echoes through its halls. Oh, look. These things are almost reliably placed. But it's not going to let us get that. Ooh, I see what you're going for. Yeah, we need to look up more often. That's the lesson of the last Alien. Spokes on a wheel branching off in different directions. You're kind of an alien, right? I mean, your skin's got the same texture and all. Yep. Mean trick I'm thinking of. If I go ahead and roll... Okay, they didn't do it. I was thinking, imagine if you were gone when I went to look. We have a room for rent. Call 011323. That's got to be the hotel. I don't know if I'm going to go back and pursue all of these, but I'm going to pursue as many as I can think of. Think of how many nooks and crannies there will be to check for aliens here. How many are there anyway? 3. And we're just about to take our 200th photo, too. Only candles. Oh, that's funny to me. You know, back when I was setting up, like, the business end of the librarian, I went to the bank and we were trying to figure out, like, all right, well, what do you even list this as from a business perspective? And the lady there asked me, like, okay, so your business, it's not like an adult type content, right? And what I said to her was, not yet. We'll see how this month's revenue goes. This is the end result of that alternate universe. Ads for malls are so creepy, aren't they? I mean, there's never anyone, like, in them, especially the older ones. But they're advertising something new and shiny and flashy, something where everyone goes. But, you know, malls as a concept are sort of outdated. I sort of like them, like, for the social aspect, but that's long gone, and, you know, they're obsolete from a shopping perspective. And it's, in that way, when you realize that, you've got to put yourself in the mindset of the time. I mean, these things seemed like they were these behemoths that were never going to go anywhere. They just dominated towns. But now that you realize we're in that unthinkable future where a lot of them are empty now, it's almost like these commercials were looking into their own future. The sound design in this game is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's got all the subtleties of those echoes bouncing around these places. Oh, really? That didn't count? No, the escalators are still in motion, too. That sound, I've been trying to think what it reminded me of this entire time. Infra. Reminds me of a lot of taking a picture in infra. We are moving locations. How's an entire mall move locations? Alright, there's gotta be an alien under these stairs, right? Like, there's just gotta be. This game is utterly broken, literally unplayable. Really? Color me shocked. You can see, if you go back on my channel, I have a video where I explored a couple of dead malls. And it's just, what's unique about dead malls is that they're just so sterile. Then again, sometimes stuff like this happens, I suppose. We are, and we get a red key, solving a puzzle we didn't even know we were solving yet. Now I can't tell if there's something at the end there. Is it better if we crouch? No. Wait, maybe we can use the flash? Absolutely nothing but the motes of dust hanging in the air. And it won't even allow us to go forward. All of that was for the sake of a gag. I kind of appreciate it, or... Oh. Is the idea maybe supposed to be... Oh no, I'm an idiot. I was gonna say, is that supposed to be a mirror? But that stain is only on that side. Never mind. We just have to play this game until we find you. Stalls are the ideal place for your type. There we go. Oh, that's one of 3. This game, I gotta say, this game got off to, I thought, kind of an iffy start, simply because I don't find spaces like a parking garage to be all that interesting, even if they are sort of creepy. But now I realize that was just trying to, like, establish the mood, you know? Establish the mechanics. Because once this game gets going, it really gets going, and I am enjoying the heck out of this. Let's get a wide shot of this, as wide as we can go. Fortunately, from this far back, we can barely see the skylight. Now, I don't know if this actually, like, saves images directly as, like, a JPEG file, but I do like that the photo album gives you the full screen option, and so even if it doesn't, you could always just F12 them and accomplish the same thing. Great, more mannequins. Not getting in there. Scoot's Boots. What is this, Dead Rising with all the parody names? I guess there is some adherence to copyright. More than Bugs Bunny got. I don't know why I'm still so hung up on that. I think I get like an inherent sense of jealousy when things are able to get away with blatant copyright infringement. I don't know if it would be infringement. But you know. But something I haven't talked about in a while is the fact that it does seem like all these spaces want is to be seen. Like, it's drawing me to different locations and saying, look at this, look at this, look at this, preserve this. And remember, it gave us this camera. Maybe these are the backrooms that want us to eventually leave. This is weirdly uncomfortable. A large room with shelves far between, but many of them. This is the kind of feeling you get when you like shuffle into a convenience store at 3 in the morning, isn't it? No one here, but that music's still playing as if someone is. Gaps in the lighting. And possibly not even someone standing behind the counter at this very moment. Actually, I've just described the way this whole thing started, now that I think about it. I think what's really screwing me up about this is that it's so open, and yet there's so many blind corners. Okay, no. It's almost like it's trying to tempt me to try and crawl through there. Well, I don't think so. This half of the store is walled off and dark. That is so weird. There's like no reason for this in particular to be this way, but it's almost like it's like designating this as like the bad half of the store. Maybe we do try and go for it. Maybe we do. What happens? Oh, we can't. We're not allowed. Well, that's the biggest risk of my life. Oh, biggest risk of my life so far. Forget it. Oh, the fan has fallen down. I guess the decomposition of a structure starts slowly and progresses surely. There's definitely an alien somewhere within all of this. Wait, is that a door that can be opened? It is not. There's a gap between here. Maybe this place is just meant to taunt me with the prospect of aliens. Gaps behind these shelves against the wall are a likely candidate. There we are. I knew there'd be one. Alright, I can never relax until I found you. Alright, now we've got to progress down this main artery. Cast coffee. Please excuse our mess. We're moving locations. That's not a mess. That's simply not being present. Oh, wow. This reminds me so much of local malls. The Skylight. Some of them are gone now, too. Now we're starting to see more overt signs of construction and renovation, or actually more likely of deconstruction. Okay, which side is the best to take this from? Maybe the other way. You see more that way. You got the glow from that sign in the back. And I've just realized as we walk down this way, now suddenly we can't hear any music at all. PC repair. There really is just like nothing here. What is that door in the back? They all look ajar from a distance, don't they? That opened a grate. Alright, let's Let's get our picture and get the heck out of here. I feel like the real focal point of this is the carpet. Let's go. There's still more to see down this end, I think. Not much. But perhaps an alien? Oh, no such luck. Whenever I think of it first, there's never an alien. And my character doesn't seem want to actually drink any of these cans. Oh, but we can get in here. Okay, I forgot I had a key. Maybe we go back and look elsewhere first. You ever get the feeling you're being watched? Oh, I get it. F yes. A record store? Ooh. And it is actually required. Oh, not a record store, an arcade. And you know what? This seems like it could be the location of a secret door. I mean, think of the games we could play. Yep, this is the back area. Okay, hang on. I didn't take a screenshot of that one, but I've got to check tape. That should be 0512 85. We did it! Yes, okay, so that confirms it. They're all for different doors. That's kind of cool. Like, normally I would be frustrated by having things like this. But in this game, look, every time I start this game, I'm not loading a save. I'm being allowed to start from whatever level I want. So it's actually really easy to backtrack. And all the levels are fairly small and self-contained once you understand them. Vine Arcade. Find the hidden Vine Sauce arcade room. Cool. So I guess all of these are just like little tributes and Easter eggs. Vine Quest. Oop. And that, this actually takes me to a link to an itch.io game called Vine Quest. Alright, and I guess we can get a custom drink as well. Yep. A mushroom. Wait a minute. Oh, and look, you bounce. That is so adorable. These are the best backrooms ever. Actually, look, I know this is a gag, but like, it honestly, it is like a lighter take on the concept of the backrooms, isn't it? This whole game. Oh, this is so awesome. Actually, wait a minute. Didn't somebody say that like there was a Vine Sauce reference in Lempo when I played that? I believe that was also a mushroom. And despite you remaining on, we cannot actually seem to use you. Any aliens here? No? Okay, just checking. Well, I guess we've no choice but to enter the empty department store of doom. The thing is, like, it's almost like the regular mall, but it's, you know, it's got more sections in darkness, more blind corners, and it's just so much more... Sterile's the wrong word, but, like, empty. Devoid of features. Featureless, some might say. Yeah, there's the right word. I'm sorry, I just cannot find focus to save my life. That's probably like a third of this run at this point. It's just me trying to find focus. I hadn't even realized there were so many pictures it wanted us to get. I'm admiring its restraint with the mannequins so far, but I'm also extremely suspicious of it. Gotta check all these little corners. Because, as we know, this game's not afraid to really get in there with the aliens. Okay, here's another thing. Maybe we go this way and just, like, include the doors and the exit sign. What's kind of interesting is that, like, these things sort of place themselves where you have to get at a sort of awkward angle, which is actually very fitting in classic liminal space imagery, isn't it? I wonder if it's not trying to deliberately evoke that sort of style from you. Okay, but there's nothing down here, I don't think. And one more photo op, probably upstairs. Meaning, our last photo will be in a very sequestered off space. And that's not all it is. Well, we found where they all went. This is not at all safe. I almost feel my own foot tripping out from under me as I do that. Alright, guys. Let's get our photos in whilst we can. That's even worse than the mannequins. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Well, you're plastered over chain link. They're right under you, and plentiful. Although I do recognize that as a Silent Hill reference. Hang on. This is going to be one of those one with and one without the flash moments. Now, what's down this way? It simply will not let us go beyond this point. My character actually has a lot of agency in this story, like even independent of me the player, huh? I mean, able to decide I'm just not doing it? Like we're not even gonna bother to come up with an excuse? If something changed with you, I didn't notice it. Oh. We can actually pick you up. Maybe there's an Easter egg to be found with that, but I'm not gonna mess with it. These are quite suspiciously away from the wall. Yep, I can hear you. Knew it. Knew there'd be something here. There we are. Hearing that crash and turning around to see mannequins makes me instinctively think that something's changed, even if it hasn't. There we go. There we go. Wait, no, what am I doing? I'm composing this all wrong. We need to be able to see the exit sign. This door isn't actually opening for us. Here we go, I'll send you on your way. Yeah. Are you doing me a fiction? Are you doing me a falsehood? You're doing me a something, that's for sure. We can still see our way back. I can hear birds chirping. Of course, it's more like the ambiance of a Doom mod, but still. These hallways are getting a bit longer each time. Look at the way, like, it keeps us in the shade, even in the broad daylight. That is so uncomfortable. Well, we've completed the mall, and as far as I know, there's only one level left. This can't be real. we've still got it, and we've got proof. But then again, it wanted to be seen. This ending would actually fit. Okay, I literally have nightmares about losing Urbex photos, so I'm screaming at that, but hey, maybe you want the next person to experience it? Maybe you feel this was worthwhile. Oh. You broke it. You broke it. I don't know why. Why would you do that? That goes against everything I believe in. No! That's the end? A liminal photography game by Soda Raptor. I could have sworn there were additional levels. I'd counted this out and everything. Okay, well, I suppose that was Interior Worlds. And you know, I had plenty of time to think, and there's very little I can say in these credits that I haven't already said throughout the gameplay, but this was a beautiful game. It had some level of spookiness. It certainly delivered on that front, but I think it delivered in the exact right amount that it should. Only occasional little glimpses that there might be something else occupying this space with us, that we might not be alone. But the rest of the time, it let us enjoy being alone, or be creeped out by being alone in the way that the player can feel on their own. I think different people will get very different reads of this game. Different personalities will have a different experience, and I think that's really, really cool about it. It actually really is like a true creepy and comfy game, in that it's got huge shades of both. Ran from September 21st through October 28th, concluding with the official release on April 7th, 2023. Wow. And the truth may still be out there. Oh. Maybe it's 'cause we missed 2 of those aliens in the first level. Okay, well, we're definitely going back. And I will be leaving a positive review. Alright, let's see what this is all about. Yep, there is still one more. Secrets found total is 24 of 25. If I had just looked around more and decided I'm really gonna commit to 100%ing this, or at least getting all the secrets, Alright, well, we know it's here. Oh, we could continue upstairs. Did I ever do that? I honestly do not remember. Okay, well, trying to take this ramp up. See, the thing is, I really didn't do a lot of exploring in this first part, because it was so big and overwhelming. Oh my god! Okay, there were still some scares in it for us. Alright, I actually don't remember. Look, I remember we unlocked this, but I don't remember if we unlocked the thing all the way upstairs. So let's get back there. Section C. Okay, never mind. I don't regret a thing. You are so fitting as the last secret we find. Like the one who reveals its wisdom to a worthy traveler. Well, there you go. Conspiracy report. Find all hidden anomalies. But I think there's likely to be a door here somewhere. Yep. Okay, I knew it would have something to do with this area. I mean, there was an alien down there before. But yeah, we can move all this, and there's a doorway behind it. Get out of here, you shopping carts. You don't scare me. And remember, we still gotta get pics for our album. Well, the flash might have annihilated that, but yep, here we go. We've got to bring out that code. 040723. What? Oh, okay, so don't play around in the underground is probably the metro then, so we'll be going back there. One clearly alludes to the hotel. But what about this then? Well, we did get another one. Did you lose your keys? 738025, so we'll try that. I don't know where that would apply. 738025? Okay, I guess that's this. Flashing lights ahead. Thanks for warning me. Ugh. Liminal space. Find the hidden party room. Oh, wow. What is this, a Gmod map? That is so funny. Oh, look. We've got all these lemons crawling about. They've got lemon physics and everything. What even is a game if it doesn't have lemon rave physics? This is so funny, but, like, I'm so glad that this game has struck, like, such a perfect balance of being rewarding in its search for puzzles without being frustrating and feeling like we have to, like, pixel hunt for everything. It really is just a matter of, if you're dedicated, you will find this stuff. The level design is actually really tight, and not just from the perspective of them being really gorgeous looking and moody, but they're actually just, like, really intelligently done from a gameplay perspective, and it's very subtle. Well, I hate to leave the lemon party, but we're out. And it deposits us right back here. Alright, but we've got to go to the metro. Oh wow, I've just realized, if you come back here, once you reload a level, you're essentially in New Game Plus, so we can't pick up these tools because we already have them. Alright, so where... the doors in this are actually quite cleverly hidden. It's actually kind of neat how these puzzles are kind of hidden in two parts. The first one is the hint, and then the other is the object itself. Okay, so... don't lose yourself, or don't play around in the underground, 040723. Alright, so 040723. In we go. These things were like such an object of mystery the entire game, but it's only once you've gotten through and have all the information that solutions start cascading. This just looks honestly cool. Spray tagged, find the hidden graffiti room. Well, of course we're going to want a picture of this. It's so cool to have, like, all these homages as Easter eggs, you know? Oh, I've just realized we've unlocked the museum. That's the final stage. Okay, but we've still got one more door to open before we do that. And that's going to be in the hotel. Now, that's the one I'm most nervous about returning to. Kind of interesting, too, how these maps all have, like, you know, slightly different vibes, and will likely evoke different emotions in different people. And so, a lot of people will probably have different opinions on which one was the coziest, which one was the creepiest. I'm actually really interested to hear about that in the comments now, like, you know, what different levels meant to you, and how they compared or contrasted with my own opinions. Of course, I realize I sound like an English teacher giving a homework assignment when I say it like that, so let's just do this and see how we do. Okay, there's the hotel one, and what was its code? We have a room for rent, 011323. Dark. I mean, I would totally request a room like this, but... oh, that's not... That's not just the end. That darkness really is receding. We have a long way to go. But the carpet fades away as if we're entering a new area. I think this might have been the last code that we found. That door frame is totally upside down. It's not the only thing. Presto changeo. Find a curious room. Oh, it's like playing old cartoons. Oh my god! Oh, that is so cool. I think this is a reference to Skinamarink. Oh, that is so cool. All these homages, and now we have an actually really creepy one. And I do not like these long, dark corners and hallways. Let's move. Oh, we can't go that way. Can't go this way either. All these halls that just stretch off into nothing. Just a dark living room making no sense and filled with sounds of childhood memories. The most disturbing thing in this game is an Easter egg. Wow. You know, some of the earliest bad dreams I can remember having as a kid are of being in this house, like a regular house, and it being like eerily quiet and uncomfortable, feeling like there's people around, but that I can't look for them because I just, for whatever reason, can't go in any of the hallways or rooms around me. And that just brought me screaming right back down to my 3-year-old self. Now, the question is this an actual other place that we need to explore? No secrets. Maybe it is just like a... Yeah, like a gallery. Interior Worlds Gallery. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, wait, but it does say that there are photo ops here, but I don't have any tools. Welcome to the Interior Worlds Art Gallery. Here you can view the various unique and interesting pieces of art submitted by fans. Grab a coffee, sit back, and enjoy. Oh, that is so cool. Submitted by fan Apterus? Oh, and there's credits for all of them. Okay, we're doing the you're not actually supposed to be able to read this text. Yeah, and I guess it's all liminal in nature. Liminal in different ways. Oh, look. I guess this is supposed to be like a mall. With one of those little quarter ridey things right next to the mannequins under a store closure sign. And what looks to be some genuine urbex photography. Whitehall. You can just walk through the dark just to arrive here. And different areas branching off. No photos or video allowed. Well, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to go around and look at all of this. And I would really love to be able to just, like, give credit to everybody who contributed here, but I gotta keep a move on. I think there is actually going to be something else to do here. And the Red Hall, has the tiling of the Red Room. We even managed to get a Twin Peaks reference in here. That is awesome. Exploring this could be a video all its own. I wonder if they're placed arbitrarily or if it's actually like, if it's actually divided almost by category. Yeah, man, there is some classic liminal photography, the kind we've been taking throughout this whole game. Oh, this one strikes me as particularly spooky. I've seen the imagery before of a door opening up in the middle of nowhere, but what if right inside there was something staring back at you? You know what? Maybe if we were to ascribe like an in-universe like meaning to this, perhaps this could be like this could be other people's experiences with the cameras. A place where these interior worlds sort of celebrate themselves. Who are you? There's definitely someone over there. I guess we'll just call you the man from another place then, shall we? Oh, and look, these balls, they reflect the space around them. Each one giving you a different view of everything that's already here. I wonder if some of this imagery didn't actually inspire some of what's in the game. Ooh, and what's that down there? Ah, we can retrieve some of our tools, and I have noticed some photographables around. Alright, well that's not going to be much good to us for now. But I think there's more still to be seen. We're not finished yet. We've not even reached the main hall yet. Oh, I think that's the soundtrack. I was gonna say, like, are those footsteps? I love how this little Easter egg at the end is a level all its own. Let's say the Green Hall. Oh, there's so many branching paths. Actually, wait. You don't just reflect what's around you, you are a look into a completely different place. Okay, well you guys are strange. We've got our flashlight now. Kitty. Oh, but the kitty sees something. This almost reminds me of the poster art for It Comes at Night. Ooh. I hadn't seen this before. I thought I was going back to where I came from. Current music track submitted by fan Polly. Oh, so we're even crediting the music, and even that's community made. Oh, this looks like some of the places we saw during our playthrough. Leave it to a liminal space to give us a fake exterior to look out onto. Lights in an abandoned classroom? That's a cool idea. Once you start experimenting with like artificial light and urbex, it's always a real trip. Mandatory stargazing. This also provides another way down to the main hall, which is likely what we've been seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm choosing to believe. That's what I'm going with. The idea that all of this... that all of this has been just what other people did when they went wandering and when they were granted the use of that camera, which we now find before us. Now it's just a question of where we take it. Oh, and the hands, the bare hands, are another tool all their own now. But there is another exit, which means there is another ending, maybe. These are a lot more downplayed, however, and I am so not used to pressing 4. This place is gorgeous by itself. There's 4, finding a lot of them just right here. Yeah, wow, that's gonna be half of them just around the main hall. Hey, I've just realized there's a chair out there. Me too, chair. Whatever you're feeling, that's what I feel. Hang on. Or perhaps it's better if we get a little bit of background. Yeah, I think that's much better. Oh, man from another world. What happens when we violate the order? Conveniently out of focus in the foreground. Nothing. You're gonna do nothing because I own you. You are actually definitely moving, though. I don't think that's gonna do anything for us. Nope. But boy, does it make for an ominous image. After breaking the law just one last time, let's see what awaits those who come all the way. Well, we're exiting in a completely different place. Oh! It was them all along. Right in front of our faces. Oh, it's not over. I'm having trouble understanding you. Can you speak up? Oh, no. I'm gonna get Dr. Valen up here, and then we'll see who's on what table. I don't recognize that font. I don't like it when they're talking about me, but I don't know what they're saying. Unless they are trying to relay an important message to me, in which case that's even worse. I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Actually, looking at the shapes of those characters, I'm wondering if maybe there isn't some way to decipher that within the game itself. Well, at least we can decipher their punctuation. It's you. You're the one we've been seeing. But you seem to be just as lost and confused as me. Never mind, we've got nothing to worry about. Club Liminal. Obtain the game's secret ending. This is incredible. Oh, this feels like one of the secret endings in a Silent Hill game or something. Yeah, you worked for it, but we're not bad enough to hide the real ending in what's supposed to be side quests and secrets. So here's just a fun little reward. They almost tease us like we're gonna get some kind of deep secret liminal knowledge. And then they're like, nope, Dancing Shadow Man. And it's all hosted by the Ayla Mouse. Yeah, this has been a really enjoyable ride. Like I said, a very different take on liminality, and one that I really feel is worth exploring. And so I'm really happy that it's kind of stepped out from the pack, and maybe it can broaden our horizons a little bit with respect to what liminal spaces can be. Because this sort of happens with everything that gets popular on the internet, where it's something that has infinite potential gets boiled down to just repeating the same few ideas over and over. And so this was really a breath of fresh air. It's got some of the same ideas at its core, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Suppose that's the end. And wait. End the party or Cryptid Hunter? What do you mean, Cryptid Hunter? Okay, we're fading out. There's a secret in the secret in the secret in the secret. Kill all cryptids. Is this what you want? I don't know. We've got a mini-map in the top right. Oh, a gun? We can still photograph them, though. Alright, let's drop them. Oh, you got health. You're not just dying right away. Oh, and it times us. You explode into blood. Oh, 65. Jeez. Oh, well, it seems like we can just kind of hammer on that trigger. Oh, this game just, we've been through more false endings than Return of the King. So I guess we do have to reload at a certain point, but it flashes on the screen like an arcade game. Oh, where's my second shooter? Where's my co-op? And you guys probably explode toxically when we get close, right? Is this a power-up? Nope, it's just fire. Or maybe it's health, I don't know. Oh, real spookies. Nope. We have a lot of ammo, but not infinite. And it's swinging our view a bit, so it makes it really hard to land headshots. Not that I'm sure if it'll do anything. And we're being timed as well. Ooh, you're guarding some type of canister. Oh, but what does that do for us? Maybe it's health, maybe? There's gonna be 3 of you right around the corner, so we gotta light you up. Oh wait, we could have shot the barrels. Oh, but now it's too late. This feels like a game made by somebody who just really wanted to make a game. And sometimes that has, like, disastrous results. This is not one of those times. This just feels like its whole attitude is dedicated to fun. And yes, the love of liminal spaces without compromising the feelings that they entail, but it's not afraid to do stuff like this as well. How are we getting around to you? Ow, oh, we've taken our first health losses. But there's plenty of pickups around. Oh, we can aim down sights as well. Oh, go, 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 go. That narrows our field of view considerably. Didn't expect to be doing this today. Gotta say, it wasn't on my bingo card. And this does heal us most of the way. Around the corner, shoot that. We have a survivor, not as bueno. And somebody's sneaking up. No, you don't. Yeah, how does one access said machine gun? Oh, I bet it's around this corner. I bet it's the blue thing. Yep. Well, with most of the cryptids already down, I suppose I'll take all the help I can get. That's much better. This actually, like, unironically feels pretty good to play. Like, it's basic. It's as basic as it gets. But, you know, there's, like, decent feedback when they get hit. There's enough sway that I'm not just, like, easily headshotting all of them. And there's, like, a lot of, like, explosions and effects and screen shakes. I don't know, it feels good. Here it comes to you guys. Oh. And cryptids left to kill, 9, okay. You're giving us the countdown, as if this were some kind of nail biter. Come on now. Come on, and kablammy. Would have been easier just to hunt you down and shoot you. Like so. Oh, it only got one. Oh well, the rest of you were probably damaged. And that's just gonna be a matter of finding the rest of you on radar. There you guys are. This corner of the map I guess I hadn't been in. 3. Yep. Only 2 left. Good day, sir. And you always finish the last enemy with the pistol. Oh, whoa, wait, I forgot to wind the film up. Hang on, wait. I wanted to go for the humiliation kill, and I ended up humiliating myself. That's what I get for my hubris. All right, now we can humiliate you. Just shy of 6 minutes. Well, I've given my outro like 4 times already, but I guess the only thing left to do is to have a look at some of the pictures we took. 264 over the course of the game. And yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and go through this like a family member showing pictures of their vacation to the Grand Canyon, but you know, it is really cool to be able to go back and look at these and see sort of how far you've come, and to examine your feelings going in and remember what it was like, and really revisit your thoughts as you were going through this experience. It is so cool in this way. There's really nothing else like it. Which is weird because it's emulating ideas that have seemingly been done a trillion times before. I do wonder, though, if, like, it's not possible for something to appear in some of these images if you go through enough of them. Then again, I suppose that Shadow Man, that Cryptid, as it came to be called, well, it could potentially appear in some of these without us even realizing it. But if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Oh wait, we actually can just wander into traffic! And of course there's an achievement for it. Oh, that is so funny.